Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Homage to the Triple Gem, Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha. My venerations to the most venerable Mahathera, and friendships to all brothers. Good morning and good evening, classes, especially audiences around the globe. Today is the first day of the week, and also we are celebrating our ancestor ceremony for these days. So today, the day number 3, third ancestor ceremony day, that we all practice along with tradition. Actually, after this ancestor ceremony, I mean Pyumban ceremony, when our class reach 30 days, our class also will be terminated. And yeah, I feel already miss all of you that I will not show up on the social media and online for very often. Yeah, so last week we did like 3 suttas from Oghatarana Nikaya Chattokanipata, from Apati Bhayavaka, the chapter on perils of offense. In those 3 suttas, there are significant that we have learned, and especially being a monastic, as well as the lay devotees or householders, should think of and practice mindfully. As you know, for the very beginning, the first sutra of Apatibhayavaka, the perils of offenses chapter, the Buddha mentioned about 4 advantages that encourage the evil bhikkhus to do bad things, to break the Sangha, right? The first sutta that we have learned on Monday last week. So apatipaya and samgapetaka, the schism in Sangha. The Buddha expressed four kinds, right? The Buddha discussed about 4 advantages of evil bhikkhu, the papa bhikkhu, evil bhikkhu, because who attempt to do bad thing, like tusila, immoral, like micha ditti, holding wrong view, and micha ajiva, wrong livelihood, that they live improper way, and kopito hoti bhikkhu, that bhikkhu easily angry, resentment, and cannot easy to approach. So these 4 kinds, the Buddha mentioned that the code to encourage the evil bhikkhu to make schism in Sangha, to break the Sangha. And the second sutta that you have already learned, that the Buddha also discuss about apatipaya, the perils of offenses, parajika, sankhadisesa, pachittiya, pradesaniya. These four kinds of offenses compare to criminal in the society, the crime that the people commit. For example, parajika compared to the beheading penalty, to cut the head or to kill or to go. Now we don't have much country, we don't have many countries in the world that have a beheading penalty right now, except China, except some country in Arabia Saudi and Thailand. Thailand also still have beheading penalty. So the higher crime should be killed by the law. But Cambodia, we don't have that penalty. We don't have beheading penalty, but we have permanent imprisonment. It means you can be in jail for your whole life. This is we call beheading penalty, compared to Bhikkhu who commit the parajika offenses. And Sankhadisesa compares to the clubbing penalty. Clubbing penalty is very cross, very ashamed action that you tell everyone and everybody know about that action, about that bad commit, that evil action that you have come. So clubbing penalty is also like medieval crimes in the society, and in Buddhism we commit sanghadisesa. And pachittiya is like penalty of holding the bag of ashes. That is also very ashamed one. And the final one, pradesaniya dukkada dubhasita, is like the answerable penalty. It means just little crime or light penalty. Is not very bad, but it also ashames to the society. So the second sutta you study about the four advantages, four perils of offenses. And the last sutta that we have learned on last Friday about the Sikkhanisamsa Sutta, about the appreciation, about the benefit, about the successfulness from the step and the anisangsa, the benefits of your practice. So we still have here in on my back. So the Buddha encourage and tell us about the benefit of our practice, of our good practice. We call here, we translate as a spiritual life, brahmacharya, the supreme practice or good practice. So this supreme practice will have, you see here, I don't know how many of you can remember that stanza, but I still remember sincerely, because it is very important. Sikkhanisamsa midang bhikkave brahmacharyang panyuttarang vimuttisarang satatipatayang. So this include all the Buddha's teaching. It is include all the entire Tripitaka, Sutta, Vinaya, and Abhidharma. So all of this included in this 4 steps of practice. Brahmacharya. So Brahmacharya means the supreme practice, and the entire Buddhism, spiritual or supramundane practice in Buddhism. Sikkhanisamsa midang bhikkave. So sikha 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 it means the benefit of training. Training what? Training the brahmacharya. So brahmacharya means Buddhism. So Buddhism have training as the benefit. So the benefits of Buddhism is practice, is training. To understand that, right? Buddhism have practice or training as the benefit. Because when you practice, the benefit of the practice, you not your precepts not break, not affected by anything or by bad thing or evil action that came through your bodily action, verbal action, mental action. When you train, you will get all of those, right? When you train, you will get all of those. And when you train good, the benefit of training, sometimes you might think that why it is benefit. Training is not like a benefit, not like anisansa, because training is something to practice, something to try hard to do. Why it is called benefit? But you have to remember our sutta, Sila Anisansa Sutta, that we have already studied in Majjhima Nikaya, in Oghatarana Nikaya number 10. We also study about like Sila Sangvarataya, Sila Sangvaro, Avipadesarathaya example, that when you practice, when your body, when your mental, when your mind is, or when your verbal action already restrained, already controlled very well, that you will have non-regrets. This non-regret will have you to be joy. This joy will lead you to rapture. This rapture will lead you to the tranquility. Tranquility will lead you to sukha. Sukha will lead you to samadhi. Samadhi will lead you to yatha buddhanyana dasana. Yatha buddhanyana dasana will lead you to viraga, Nibbida Viraga, and Nibbida Viraga will lead you to Vimoddhiyana Dasana. So this is the benefit, this is the step that you have from Buddhism. Buddhism have this 10 steps, and we call benefit, the benefit of training. Vimutti is Panyuttarang. Panyuttarang means you have Panya, wisdom, as the supervisor. It means to be the highest, and the greatest one, Brahnya or wisdom. And Vimutti Sarang, your essence or your core is Vimutti. Vimutti means liberation. And the last one, Satatipatayang, you have to be mindfulness. You have mindfulness as your authority, your guardian, or your higher respect. It is sati, mindfulness. So these 3 suttas we learned last week from Oghatarana Nikaya Chattokanipata, Apati Payavaka, the chapter on perils of offenses. Now today, or this week, we have another 3 days, right? Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So these 3 days, I will have at least 3 sutta or 3 sutta from Buddhist canon also, but this time is not from the Nikaya, not from Majjhima Nikaya, not from Oghatarana Nikaya, but this time from Samyutta Nikaya. Very, very short sutta, just only some gatha or some expression of the Buddha. So today we will learn like very short, only 1 sutra today, and tomorrow on Wednesday and Friday we can go through this Samyutta Nikaya. So simple, I have number 2, I have number 4, number 3, and number 4. So 4 suttas we'll discuss in this week. I did not translate it to Cambodian yet. I'm sorry, actually, I don't have time to translate it. But actually, I will explain all the word by word for you, and you can read. If you want to be more clear, you can read the Cambodian Tripitaka first, and then you will understand. And also, I don't give up the Pali term. As I told you again and again, to learn Buddha Vajana, the Buddha's teaching, learn from his original word, from his original language, and you interpret it into many languages: Cambodia, Thai, Sri Lanka, or Laos, or English, or French, German, or any other language. So, but the Pali is the Buddha's teaching. Pali means Tripitaka. Pali means the Buddha's word. So don't think that Pali is the language that you're not interested and you not want to know, want to see. You know, right now in the world, they come back to the ancient language. For example, in England, in primary and high school, they have Sanskrit language class. They train their people, especially the people that prepare to go to the NASA, go to the another world, that the scientists prepare that to live in Mars, and that they will use Sanskrit word. So if you know Pali, Pali is very close to Sanskrit. If you know Pali very well, you may also learn Sanskrit very fast, and you can understand the Gatha from Sanskrit and the story, and you read, you can understand. So now, here is very common that many Dhamma speakers, Dhamma speaker, talk about how to cross over the floods, cross over the flood. So cross over the flood, Oghatarana, is very common for Buddhist people, because every time that we do celebration, if we celebrate ceremony, we also have across the flood, dar. So always the monk chanting or discussing or explaining everything related to Dara, to cross over the world, cross over the flood, cross over the ocean, cross over blah blah blah. So this is very common one, but I never heard that any Dhammakarika. Maybe I did not listen very much. Maybe I did not listen many Dhammakarikas, but except Cabinet Buddhist. So I never heard the monk take this sutta to speak in public. I do in Cambodian language a couple of years ago about Samyutta Nikaya, the 100, I think more than 100 sutta I have already taught. A couple of years, you can go to YouTube and write my name on YouTube. We'll see all the sutra explanation from the Pali Tipitaka with Kathakatha commentary. I explain word by word and translate Pali word into Cambodia, Pali word into Cambodia, and explain this word. You just to YouTube and write my name. You will see all that in Cambodian language that I take from the first book of Samyutta Nikaya, from the Oghatarana Sutta. But today, just only remember the sutra and then just grab it and we can go together and I will explain you. So it is just only 2 pages. So now we can read together and then we discuss in 30 minutes. We have only 30 minutes now. So who want to be a volunteer reading this? I see the new student, new one here, Venerable Emperor. So who want to be a volunteer to read all this? Okay. Who is that again?
Yeah, teacher.
Okay. Venerable Emperor. Yeah. Welcome to the class, Venerable. Yeah, please please read. Yeah, you can read the whole sutta because when we read all of it, then we can discuss. Yeah. Go ahead.
Chapter 1, Devata Sangyutta. Connect. Teacher. Scroll.
Connect.
Okay, connect discourse with Devata.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, I see.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, teacher. Oghatarana Sutta.
Yeah.
Okay. Oghatarana Sutta, crossing over the flood. Thus have I heard. On one occasion, the Blessed One was dwelling at Savatthi in Jeta Grove, Anathapandika Park. Then, when the night had advanced, a certain Devata's outstanding city, illuminating entered Jeta Grove, approached the Blessed One. Having approached, he paid homage to the Blessed One, stood to one side, and said to him, Kathang no tvang maresa ao kya matari. How, dear sir, did you cross the flood, Buddha's
Apatithang kwaham avuso.
Apatithang tvahang anu sao avusao
Anayuham.
Anayuhang ao kia ma tarang.
Terim.
By not halting, friend, and by not straining across the flood, Devata. Yatha kathang pana tvang marisa apati thang anayuhang ao kya matare. But how it is, dear sir, that by not halting and by not straining you cross by the flood, Buddha. Teacher, difficult to read Balai.
Okay, read translation. Yeah, translation. I will
when I
read for
came
you.
to stand still, friend, then I sang, but when I struggled, then I got sweep away. It is the way, friend. The by not halting and by not straining, I crossed the floods, the Deva. As the lost time, as last I see a Brahmin who is fully
quench, yeah,
who by not hosting, not straining, has crossed over attachment to the bowl. This is what that Devata said. The teacher abroad, then that's Devata's thinking. The teacher has abroad asked me, pays homage to the Buddha, to the blessed one, and keeping him on the right. This appear right there.
okay, thank you very much. Yeah, sometimes it's very difficult word to read, especially the Pali word, but practice, yeah, practice, because the Pali is like a very energetic language. When you recite, when you practice, learn by heart, when you remember when you was a novice, first ordination, you try to learn it by heart, right? The Pali word, and then you get it easy. And yeah, it's easy. You just recite or chant every time. So this sutta discuss about the crossing over the flood. Crossing over the flood. Oghatarana. Ogha means the flood, and tarana means crossing over. So Oghatarana, crossing over the flood. This sutta is taken from Theravada Sangyutta, the first book and the first sutta of Sangyutta Nikaya. So when you say about the Samyutta Nikaya, you will say about the first sutta of Theravada Sangyutta. It is Oghatarana Sutta. And in this connected discourses with Deva, Sagadavaka, and Theravada Sangyutta, we have 101 sutras. 101 sutras. I have it all in Cambodian language. You can go to YouTube and see that every sutta, more than 100 sutta, you will see it. So Oghatarana Sutta discourses about crossing over the flood. And this sentence here, you already remember by heart already. Eva me sutang ekang samyang bhagava savatthiyang viharati cetavanyana te bindikasta arami yatko anyatara devata bhikkandaya Ratya Bhikkandavana Kevala Kappang Cetavanang Ophasidvayena Bhagavate Upasangitva Bhagavantang Abhivaditva Ekamantang Attase Ekamantang Titako Sadevata Bhagavantang Ajabhasi. So this stanza, this or paragraphs, you all know already the Pali word and translation. So just English also the same. We can read the same. Thus have I heard. Evam me sutang. Thus have I heard. Thus mean evam. Evam me sutang. Evam me and sutang. Thus mean evam me I and sutang have heard. It is very long explanation. I cannot explain you here all of that in within the 20 minutes because these three words, das, me, and sutang, I heard. This very, very long discussion, very long explanation. It's very meaningful and different meaning that you have to learn as especially Dhammakataka. The Dhamma speaker have to understand very well about these three words. Eva me sutang. These three words contain everything and leaves very good legacy and leave no doubt, no schism for those who learn the Dhamma and also those who want to challenge the Dhamma from other religions. If other people from other religions or other belief or other doctrine, they want to challenge with Buddhism, or you want to challenge with why Arahant, Sariputta, Mahakashyapa, Ananda, or Upali, why they why they do this sutta in this structure, like a story and then gatha and then explanation. So that have I heard include everything. Yeah. So in this commentary also explain you everything, and every beginnings of the sutta, you of the books like Digha Nikaya, Majjhima Nikaya, Samyutta Nikaya, or Oghatarana Nikaya, they explain the very beginning. In this sutta also, if you go to read the commentary, it will be long discussion. It will be long explanation. So I don't go to all of those things, but now you just learn the word, some word. For example, here, on one occasion, Ekang Samayang, on one occasion, Bhagava, the Blessed One, it is also distract us from learning. So when you learn and have some interruption, it is also, we are not one-pointedness, but mindful and patient. Only mindful and patient can help you in this way. Otherwise, you will not happy with what happened during our activity, especially our class, and something interruption. So I hope now we can go another 15 minutes. Is mean in the Anathapindika or temple, the temple of Bhikkhu, because he bought the land and he built a sinasana, he built a construction. Then Atako, then when the night at one, and at one, it means after night passed, after the midnight passed, a certain devata stunning beauty. It means a certain devatas, one deities that we do not know the name. It is mentioned in Atthakatha. It is the Brahma. This devata from Brahma world coming to the Buddha with stunning beauty. Stunning beauty means very bright, very beauty, and very handsome. Example, illuminating the entire Jetaguru. Illuminating means to make this area, to make the Jetavana temple with light, to light the Jetavana temple, all entire temple with his body light, illuminating. Approach the Blessed One. He approached to the Buddha, and then pay homage to one side and ask him. He asked the Buddha, Katham nu tvang marisa Oghamatari. Katham, house. Katham means how. Kathang, how. Nu tvang. Katham nu, we can say Katham nu, house, and Marisa, dear sir, Marisa. In Cambodian word, we use very good word, in Cambodia, we Marisa. It means those who no fear, those who are no afraid, nothing disturbed, it called Marisa. So Marisa means dear sir. Twang, you here. Oghamatari. Oghamatari means Oghamatari. Oghamatari. cross the flood? So how, dear sir, did you cross the flood? You see about how to cross something, how to overcome something, especially in your day-to-day life. You live in your lives and you practice, or you make business, or you try to study, or you do something like you do your project, or you need to promote your company, you need to promote your products, you need to sell your products online or whatever. You need to have a specific, you have to need a strategy. So now the strategy that Brahma come to the Buddha and ask him, Katham nutva marisa okamatri. So how, dear sir, did you cross the flood? Flood means here something obstacle, struggling, difficulties. This all thing we call the flood. Something who interrupt us, some problem, some difficulties, obstacles, struggling. So this thing very hard to cross, very hard to solve. This many problems we call the flood, because when very heavy rain, and there is a flooded street. When the street is flooded, you cannot drive the motorcycle, you cannot ride the bike, or you cannot drive the car, right? So the flood means something or problem or anything, any object that interrupt you, that hinder you, that make you, prevent you from one side to another side. It is called the flood. So remember that word, and then you will not hesitate, you will not doubt when we go to another paragraph. So remember the flood mean something that interrupt you, something that prevents you from one side to one side, something that make you not success, something that make you not gaining your goal. It is called the flood. Okay, just remember that. Just remember that the flood, Ogha means the flood, something that interrupt you, something that make you not success, something that postpone you. Like I said, when heavy rain and the street gonna flood or broke down, cut the street, you cannot cross. You have to wait until tomorrow or tomorrow after, or a couple of days, couple of weeks. So this postpone your way, postpone your journey, postpone your way, postpone your journey, that not make you to reach your goal easily, to reach your goal successfully, to reach your goal as planned. So it means the flood. So this very difficult task for everyone, every groups, everything. The person who ordained as a monk, they have their problem. You are the businessman, you have your problems. You are the worker, you have your problem. You are the government, you have your problem. Everyone have their own problem. So this problem we call the flood, because it's not allowed you to success, to cross very easy, to make you, to interrupt you, to prevent you from successfulness. So that's why Brahma Devata come to the Buddha and ask him, how, dear sir, did you cross the flood? How you solve the problem? How you success? How you overcome every difficulty, calamity, or unsatisfactoriness, or delusion, or hatred, or everything? how the Buddha across the world, because he see the Buddha very calm, he see the Buddha very peaceful, very calm person. So that's why he asked, how you cross the flood, how you cross the problem. So what the Buddha said, apatit dham kwaham auso anayuham okamatarim. You see what the Buddha answered? Apatitang. Apatitang, this TT have to dot under the T. It is like that, not ta. Apatitham guaham auso anayuham okamatarim. Apatitham kwaham. It is from the word kwa enaham. Ko enaham. I mean, kwaham is derived from word ko and aham. The word ko, it is not translated, just the word come, or you can translate what you want. And aham mean I. Aham mean I. So here the Buddha said I mean aham. And avuso, the Buddha said to the Brahma, the Devata, avuso mean friends. Avuso mean friends. Avuso, friends. Because Brahma, as you know, Brahma is the Brahmacharya. Brahmachari. Brahma practice like a monk. So among Bhikkhu and Brahma are the same level. Bhikkhu and Brahma are the same level. Brahma, no male, no female. Brahma are equal, are neutral. They are practice Brahmacharya. They're not involved, they're not engaged with worldly thing. So it's called Brahma. So that's why the Buddha called the Brahma avuso, friends. Called avuso, friends. And they matarim, okang and atarim. Okang and atarim. Okang mean the flood, atarim mean crossed. You know that word, right? It's okay. And then apatitang. Apatitang, it means by not halting. Not halting. Apatitang. Apatitang, the word apatitang. This is word a and patitang. So a mean not. A mean not. And patitang means stop or halting. This halting, in English also we use the word halting, but it is, as I remember, the word German language, they use the word halt. It means stop, like Buchhalten. Buchhalt means the bus stop. Buchhalt. So halting means stop. So the Buddha said by not halting. By not halting means by not stop. I'm not stopping. I'm not stand still. It means the Buddha not stay still, not stand, not just stand, by not stop. And anayuhang. Anayuhang means by not straining. Straining means trying very hard. Trying very hard, or trying to swim. For example, when you across the flood, you have to swim, right? You have to swim. You try to swim. So your body have your hand and your foot have to work, right? Have to work. So straining means try very hard. So here the Buddha said, by not halting, by not straining, I across the flood. And the Buddha cannot, the Devata cannot understand it very well. Why? He asked again. Yathakatham panatvam marisa. Apatithangana yuham okematri. But how is it, dear sir, that by not halting and by not straining, you cross the flood. This is the Devata cannot understand the first word, the first sentence that the Buddha answered to him. He cannot understand the meaning of the word. He cannot understand the meaning that the Buddha want to say. What the Buddha saying about? Apatitang, Anayuham, and Oghatarana. By not halting, by not training, and cross the flood. So how can Devata cannot understand this very well, understand the meaning that the word the Buddha want to say, and then he asked, how? Not halting, not straining, and can across the flood. So how? And the Buddha explained again. Yatha kwaham avuso santitahami dadasu samsidami. Yatha kwaham avuso dadasu nipuyahami. Evam kwaham avuso apatitam anayuham ogamatrim. So what the Buddha said, when I came to a standstill, friends, then I sank. But when I struggled, then I got swept away. It is in this way, friends, that by not halting and by not straining, I crossed the flood. Oh, now the Devata understand that the Buddha meaning. So what you understand? Now Devata understand. And how about you? You understand that word? Santithami. Santithami means when you stay still. If you across the river, if you not try to swim, you will sink. You will sink to the water, right? Samsidami. Samsidami means sink. Here, sing, sang, sank, sink. So if you not swim, if you not make your hand and your leg and your head not try, you will sink. Okay. So the Buddha said, stand still. Sandithami. If I stay still, if I stand still or stay still is not going forward, the daso, then samsisami, I sank, mean I will sink, will be sunk. Jada kwaham avuso the daso nipui hami. Then, but if I struggle means if you try very, very hard, or you panic, try very hard and panic, you not concentrate very well, you not try in the right way, you not swim in the right way, you not swim in your lesson, your practice, you will nipuyahami, you will swept away. You will swept away because you not mindfully swimming. You not swim with what the lesson that your teacher or your ancestor teach you. It is the same thing for practice in Buddhism, or as you are a businessman or worker or teacher or problem advisor, counselor. So you have to follow this thing to success to be success. Not stand still mean if you are lazy, you not try hard, you not practice, you not do anything. How can you success? For example, if you are a businessman, if you not try to promote your products, beauty items, or your, anything that you want to sell. So if you not try to promote, you not try to do, you not try to practice, you not try to make the plan, how can you success, right? I think you can understand it. If you not try, you are lazy. If you are lazy, you will face to fail. Like you study. If you not learn hard, if you not try to learn, if you not read, how can you pass the exam? This is the same thing that the Buddha said. If I stand still, I will sink. I will sink. But when I struggle, I got swept away. Mean if you try very hard and you panic, you're not mindful. If you try very hard, for example, if you just want, oh, I want to get the money, I want to sell, ask my plan, I want to sell this thing, I want to get a lot of money like this person. Why this person sell it very fast and why I cannot sell? Why these people coming to buy them? Why they not order me? Why they not buy from me? If you just panic and you don't look at your behavior, it will always chase your customer away. Understand that? If you not try your heart, your own way, and with mindful understanding the reality, you just saying about somebody, why you are not buying my stuff, my item, my products? Why you buy this thing from that person? That person is not good. That product is not good. My product is very good. My product is the best. My product is something. You just say your product. You just encourage your product, and these products are the other products, other item, or other quality. How can you? How can it make you disappointed? It make you fail. It make you unsuccess. That is a way you have to accept it. Okay, so that's why the Buddha said, not stand still, not struggle very hard, and then across the problem, solve the problem easily. So then the Buddha said, it is in this way, friends, that by not halting and by not straining, I across the flood. You see, apatithang, anayuhang, Oghatarana. Then the Deva, satisfied with the Buddha's teaching, Jira samvata pasami brahmanang priniputang. Apatitham anayuham tinang loke visaptikam. It is very beautiful stanza and very, how to say, very good stanza. I like to recite in Pali very much. This Pali word, when I read, I feel calm, I feel happy, I feel confident. It's very, very, very good. How good is the Buddha's teaching? We cannot use our understanding, our knowledge to say about the Buddha's teaching, to say about the Buddha's word, beautiful or good or best or the best. We just can't say like that, but how can we express our heart to say about the Buddha's teaching is the best of the best or something? If you know the Pali term, you just read and understand. It is very, very meaningful. We don't need to know translation. We just read and then we understand the Pali itself. We understand the word. It's very, very deep, meaningful. Jirasang watapasami brahmanang priniputang apatithang anayuham tinang loke visaptika. After a long time, Jirasang. Jirasang means after a long time. At last means vata. Vata means at last. Pasami. Pasami, ahang, and pasami, I see. Pasama means I see. Brahmanang pariniputang, Brahmanang means a Brahmin. A Brahmin. Brahmanang means a Brahmin. Yeah, a Brahmin. Pariniputang. Pariniputang, who is fully quenched. Who is fully quenched. Who is already sees all the problem. Tranquil, calm, no more hindrances. It means pariniputang. You know the pariniputang, right? You know the word parinibbana. It's the same. Parinibbana, pariniputang, parinibbayati, pariniputi, parinibbaya, all the pariniputang in the same translation. So that's why you just know only one word, pariniputta, and then you can divide in many other words. Pariniputang, pariniputta, pariniputo, pariniputaya, pariniputamhi, pariniputta nibbaya, or something like that. So Brahmanang pariniputta, the Brahmin who fully quenched, to cease all the problem, to cease all the defilement, to cease all the hindrances, to cease all the desire, craving, illusion, hatred, resentment, everything, the bad, the unwholesome state are pariniputta, are quenched away. Apatithang anayuham tinnang loke visattikam. Who by not halting, not straining, has a crossover attachment to the world. Okay, so apatithang by not halting, anayuhang by not straining, tinnang across, tinnang means across, loke to the world, visattikang attachment. Visattikang means attachment. Visattikang, it is like tanha, visattika tanha. When you read the Padisambhidamaka or Nidesa, explain about from the Venerable Sariputta, Mahasariputta, explain the word visattika tanha. Visattika tanha means the tanha who spread over the world, every body and the entire body. The tanha coming from eyes, from ear, from nose, from tongue, from mouth, from mental culture. So it is called visattika. Visattika means spread over the world, spread over. Loke visattika means the desire or attachment spread over the world. So Devata and finally understand the Buddha teaching and said, after a long time, at last, I see a Brahmin who is fully quenched, who by not halting, not straining, has a crossover attachment to the world. So it's again, Yasang Vatapasami Brahmanang Pariniputang Apatithang anayuhang tinnang loke visattika. It's very beautiful stanza. This is what that Devata said. The teacher approved. Then that Devata thinking the teacher has approved of me, pay homage to the blessed ones and keeping him on the right, Badakhinangkatva, keeping on the right, Badakhinangkatva, disappear right there. So it is the first sutta of Samyutta Nikaya. Yeah, I don't have much time for this day to translate for you. If someone can help me, you just try to translate comparing to the Tipitaka, Cambodian Tipitaka, volume number 29. Yeah, the first page. Yeah. So the Sutta Pitaka Samyutta Nikaya, the first first volume, that the Cambodian number 29. So the first page, you can go and just translate, put into the column, and then you can post on in your Telegram group. So because this 3 days until today is Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So these 3 days I have to submit my paper to my school. So that's why I don't have much time for searching and translating for you. I just do my work first. After that, if I complete on time, I can do it for you. But I encourage if someone help me to translate it. So thank you very much. If you have any question, you can ask me. If you don't have any question, the time is also up and class should be dismissed if you don't have any question. Okay. So if you don't have any question, I would like to dismiss the class and wish you all the best and have a good night to Cambodia and good morning to USA. And yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah, good night.
សូមអរគុណបងគ្រូ
Thank you ថ្លែងពងលា
សូ
ព្រះ
ម
អង្គ
នមស្ការថ្វាយបង្គំលាព្រះអង្គគ្រូនិងព្រះអង្គគ្រូព្រះអង្គជួយលា